there are three different methods or three different ways of multiplying binomials. So I'm going to show you all three ways, and you can choose which way you want. Now these are when the leading coefficient is greater than 1. That means the first number in each set of parentheses, one of them is greater than 1. So for the first set of parentheses, if there's nothing in front of a variable, it's assumed to be a 1. So I'm going to take this 1b and multiply it with everything inside the next parentheses. So multiply the numbers. 1 times 7 is 7, and total up the letters. 1b here, 1 here, that's 2b's, so b squared. Then I distribute it to the next number in the next parentheses. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3, and I just have a b there. Okay, that takes care of that one. Now I distribute the 3 to everything in the next parentheses. So 3 times 7 is 21, and I have a b. So I'm going to put a positive 21 in my b column. Notice where I put that. Make sure the variables match up. And then 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. So for my b squareds, I have 7 of those. For my b's, 21 take away 3 is a positive 18. And then I just have a negative 9. That is the distributive property. The next method is the Punnett square. I write the first set of parentheses horizontally, so 3b minus 1. Notice I left some space. The next binomial goes vertically, and I make a rectangle under that. You separate each term with a horizontal and a vertical line, vertical, horizontal. Now, you're going to multiply up and over. So 3 times 8 is 24, and I have 2 b's there, so that's a b squared. You do the same for the next number, up and over. So negative 1 times 8 is negative 8, and I have a b there. The next row, same thing, up and over. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9, and I have a b there. The next one, up and over. Negative 1 times negative 3 is a positive 3. Now when you do this, the two middle terms, see how they are both b's? They're going to go together. So my final answer on this is going to be 24b squared minus 17b, because I have negative 17, plus 3. That's the answer. So the first method is distributive property. Second method is the Punnett square. Third method, I'm going to use the FOIL method. It stands for first, outside, inside, and last. FOIL method. So that works like this. The first terms in each set of parentheses, 2 times 7 is 14. I have a b here, that's a total of 2 b's, so b squared. The outside, 2 times 2 is 4, and I have a b. The inside, negative 5 times 7 is negative 35, and I have a b there. And the last terms, negative 5 times 2 is a negative 10. Just like in the Punnett square, the middle two terms can go together. So I end up with 14b squared. For my b's, 4 take away 35 is a negative 31, and then a negative 10 minus 10, and that's the answer. So those are the three methods: distributive property, Punnett square, and FOIL method. You can choose which one you prefer, and you use these methods for binomials, where you have two numbers in a set of parentheses, followed by two numbers in a set of parentheses.